Every single time I walk out of that gym door, something shifts in me. My shoulders sit a little higher, my mind feels quieter, and for a second, I genuinely feel like I could take on any challenge the day throws at me. Here's the thing, the shift isn't in my head. Oh well, it is in my head, but it starts in my body. What I'm telling you here is something science actually has a name for, the mind body connection. The idea that your body isn't separate from your mental health. It's one of the main ways into it. This isn't a video about how to get abs or which protein powder to buy or whether creatine helps build muscles. No, this is a video about the relationship between your body and your mind and how moving one changes the other. And I want to tell you how I found that out for myself because figuring this out was not linear, it was not easy. This is not a fitness video, this is a mental health video. Let's start with that feeling because I think a lot of you already know it, even if you've never put words to it. That post workout feeling isn't just I did something productive today, it's deeper than that. It's the quiet sense that I'm capable. I did something for myself today. Like I just proved something to myself with my own body, and nobody can take that away from me. On my worst days, stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, that feeling is the closest thing I have to a reset button. And here's the thing, that's not just me being dramatic or endorphins tricking me for 10-20 minutes. That's actually my nervous system recalibrating. That's the mind body connection doing exactly what it's designed to do. So let's talk about what this connection is because I don't think we take it seriously enough. We tend to think of the mind and the body as two separate systems. Like the mind handles the thoughts and the feelings, and the body just carries it around. But researchers who study this describe it as a two-way relationship. Your mind can affect your body, and your body can just as powerfully affect your mind. Think about stress. When your brain perceives a threat, it doesn't just stay a thought, it becomes a physical event. Your heart rate spikes, your breathing changes, your muscles tense, stress hormones like cortisol flood your system. That's your mind directing your body. But it also works in reverse. When you exercise, your body sends signals back up to your brain, and those signals are powerful. Movement promotes the release of endorphins and other feel good chemicals that can ease feelings of sadness and anxiety. It also helps regulate your body's stress response system. So, over time, people who move regularly often react less intensely to stress and recover from it faster. And exercise helps reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, not as some side effect, but as a direct result of what's happening physiologically while you move. There's also a quieter piece of this that I find genuinely fascinating, something researchers called interoception. Basically, your ability to sense what's happening inside your own body. Exercise meaningfully shapes this internal sensing through physiological, neurological, and psychological changes, which is a sciencey way of saying moving your body helps you actually feel like you're in it again, present in it, not just carrying your mind around in a body you've stopped paying attention to. That to me is the real heart of the mind body connection. It's not just exercise makes you happier, it's that your body is a doorway back into yourself. I want to be really clear about something here. I'm not telling you that you need a gym membership to feel this. Researchers specifically point to activities like running, swimming, and cycling as ways into this same connection. And if none of that sounds like you, walking counts too. A large review of studies on walking specifically found it eased both depressive and anxiety symptoms. And even short, regular walks were enough to make a measurable difference. Add in dancing, team sports, or anything else that gets you moving. And the underlying principle is the same. The gym is just my version of it. To tell you how it started for me, I was 18, maybe 19, young, shy, and still figuring out who I was. And I walked into a gym for the first time, and honestly, it felt like a cool thing to do. Everyone was doing it, so I did it too. And I remember exactly how intimidating it was. The weights section felt like this whole other world, loud, dominated by guys who clearly knew what they were doing, clanging plates around like it was nothing. Even the cardio section, where there were more women, still felt like I was being watched, like I didn't belong there yet. But I kept going, and somewhere along the way, things changed. Slowly, without me even noticing it happening, the intimidation turned into comfort. The gym stopped being a scary room full of strangers and started being a place I actually looked forward to. Then life happened the way it does. I stepped away from it for a while, and I won't pretend that gap didn't matter, because when I came back, I wasn't the same person who left. Something changed in me, life got to me, I became complacent, and even gained a ton of weight. But something really interesting happened when I went back to the gym after a long break and I picked up those weights again. My body remembered every exercise, every movement pattern, every posture, and every form my trainer had drilled into me all those years ago. It all came back. Almost like muscle memory was waiting for me the whole time. And that honestly was my first real experience of the mind body connection working in reverse. My mind had been somewhere else for a while, distracted, disconnected, maybe even a little numb. But my body still knew what to do. And by moving through those same familiar patterns again, my body led me back to my mind. I didn't have to think my way into feeling better. I moved my way into it. This time, the gym became something even more than it was before. It became my safe space, a place where I'm allowed to be quiet, allowed to be alone with my thoughts. I'm allowed to fail in the gym, to drop the weight, to not hit the rep, to feel weak on a day I wanted to feel strong, and to feel really strong on a day I didn't think I could even move. I tried again and again and again until somewhere in all that failing, it turned into progress. That's really the heart of what I wanted to take from this video. The gym didn't just change my body, it gave my mind a way back to my body. And that changed everything about how I carry myself through the rest of my life, through other aspects of my life. The gym gave me something I didn't know I needed at 18. And it gave it to me again at whatever age I am now. It gave me a place to fail safely, a place to prove to myself, rep after rep, that I am capable of more than I think that I am. And it gave me a body I actually live inside of instead of one I just drag through the day. That feeling doesn't just stay in the gym, it follows you out the door and into the rest of your life. So if you're watching this and you've been thinking about starting, whether that's the gym, a running habit, a sport you used to love, dance classes, swimming, literally anything that gets you moving, this is your sign. You don't have to be strong on day one. You don't have to know what you're doing. I did not either. You just have to show up, feel a bit awkward for a while, and let your body start talking to your mind again. Your mental health will thank you for it. The mind body connection is real, it's researched, and it's available to you the next time you move. however small that movement is. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. How did you find your version of this, your sport, your workout, your movement? And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe because I've got so much more to share. I'll see you in the next one.